What's going on, guys? This is the Slurred Speech Podcast, and I'm your host, Anderson the Double Cheeseburger. Here's our co-host, or we're both co-hosts.
Yeah, so it's Mega Ho. How are you guys doing tonight?
As you've seen, one of our members in the back.
We're gonna let him.
He's gonna hop on the podcast.
What's up, guys? A shake it bake.
Come
into
the little picture a little more.
Let's get paid.
Yeah, no, we're just chugging. I'm just sitting back watching, seeing what's up.
He's about to be our first guest ever.
Yeah.
Coming up, not this episode. Coming up.
Yeah, he's a bit of a producer tonight.
Yeah, a little teaser.
Hey, get back behind the camera. Get out of here.
Get on the screen. Enough screen time for you today.
You're not a co-host tonight.
15 seconds.
15 seconds of fame is over.
All right, it's done. All right, well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you guys greatly for coming out.
Episode number 2.
We're stoked to be here.
Finally made it happen.
Yeah.
About 2 weeks, right? It's been 2 weeks? 2
or 3.
A little
more,
Going on 3.
Yeah, so
we're going to try to do it as regularly as possible. At least once a month if possible. Something like that.
We want to do definitely at least once a month. As you guys can tell, we already cracked open our first ones.
Bud
we
Light
are
Seltzer
trying out.
lemonades.
Yes, sir.
The fresh new.
We are trying these out as well as our 805 trusty companion of mine.
Megaho's favorite beer.
They just dropped recently
And
the new
moved
one.
on. Yeah.
Cerveza. So this one comes with a hint of lime. If you guys can, find it anywhere around you, I would most certainly recommend it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I've had one today. I was kind of out of it all day, hungover, so it didn't hit the spot. But it was pretty tasty. That hint of lime definitely comes through. And 805 is a quality beer in my opinion, so that's a hit right there. That was
Question
good.
for you. On the 805, how did you think of it smooth-wise? Just
Still,
the way it goes down,
Still 805E to me, if that makes sense.
Alright, so
it's 805-esque still, like to the original. But
okay, so 805,
and
I will
to me,
say
805s are kind of heavy, soy saucy as I say it. Some people trip out that I say that, but I think heavier beers taste like soy sauce. Like that's the hint I get. I don't know. Maybe my palate's different, but
yeah, I don't get that taste necessarily. I get more of like the pale ale, type of thing.
Yeah, that's what I mean when I refer to that. But
Yeah.
I just say soy sauce because it reminds me. I don't know why. That's what it reminds me of.
Well,
but hey, you get what I mean. I'm
yeah.
listening.
So I'm guessing, or I'm not guessing. This is actually like I have heard it from several people. 805 has a stronger taste. So if you're someone that's used to light beer, something with a crisp taste, 805 isn't exactly for you.
Yeah, I wouldn't
but
say
this
so.
is a step closer.
Yeah, exactly.
This is like a step into it because I
you're
feel like
getting
that
into the
lime,
realm of just any Mexican beer, which is import. Like Modelo, Pacifico, Victoria. They're getting into that realm though with this.
Yeah.
Still, like I said, 805-esque, but they're taking a step towards that direction.
I really like it because they still keep the same alcohol content in it, which is a 4.5.
4.5? Oh,
yeah, so they're a little bit higher than Modelo's.
That's one thing I would say too that is negative about the 805s. Is as heavy as they taste, that's not packing a lot of punch per bottle, right? Because the regular ones are 4.5 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I understand because
for the taste, maybe it should be a little stronger.
The taste to alcohol content, I understand, but I don't know. To me, 805 kind of transitioned me because it kind of put me into a place where I didn't like, those IPAs, but now I can drink them, and now I really actually do enjoy them from time to time.
Yeah.
So, it opened my palate a little bit into the beer drinking community, which is what we're all about.
Which is one of our dreams one day is to become a beer connoisseur.
Yes. Sir.
I've still never had beer at a brewery, and I don't know how to tell if a beer is good or not. It just tastes heavy to me or not. Heavy or not heavy. Soy saucy or not. I don't know. That's how I see it.
Before we get into this, beer community stuff, I want to talk about our jackets for a quick moment.
What do you mean? I'm not wearing a jacket. I'm just kidding. That was cheesy. If you guys are just listening, I'm wearing a camel
That
jacket.
was a good one. All right.
That was cheesy. That was a dad joke.
Since we don't
Hit the
actually
sound
have
pad. Coming soon. Coming soon.
Once we get that installed, we'll get it done.
Little insider, you can't say it.
Inside joke. We don't want to mention it. So as you guys can tell, Anderson is not wearing a jacket. It's just a black T-shirt.
Yeah.
And as for me, I got accepted into the NASA program.
/ SpaceX.
So it's a secret program I can't talk about, and we got
but he's
special
about to talk
missions.
about all of it.
Hey.
Oh,
I'm not
quotes,
mentioning
he's about
anything,
to
all right,
talk
about the secret mission in Siberia that's going on in February.
Got you.
All right, I'll talk about it next month once I'm back from the
Episode
schmoon.
3. It rhymes with spoon. We're going to a place that rhymes with spoon.
So, catch me on the moon soon. I'll send you guys a picture.
Oh, by the way, real quick before we go further, we want to mention that we're finally accepted on other platforms as far as audio version only, which should be a little better than the video audio.
Yeah, so
We don't
the
know how
ones
to
that we
sync that
upload
stuff
on
up.
YouTube, the audio isn't quite as great. It doesn't pick up the sound from the microphones. We're gonna still work on that.
Try to
So,
figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah. But in the meantime, if you guys don't mind, hang tight. Eventually, camera resolution will get better. You know, everything will. We're still patching things out, starting out.
Like, if
but
you don't want to stare at us, like, we get it.
yeah,
Just go to Spotify or Apple and
we're not the
listen to
cutest
us there.
couple of guys, but
Yeah,
hey, we make do.
we get ours.
Yeah.
That's from a.
What would you say?
Wanted,
What would
like,
you
got
say?
it.
1 through 10.
Rate ourselves?
Yeah. What would you rate yourself? Spit it out, why don't you?
I don't want to embarrass everyone.
10 out of 10, huh?
Is there a number bigger than that? No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not that. I'm not that self-absorbed. Well, Chapo Trap House. They used to watch our old channel. They said you're more attractive than me because they were like, "Oh,
Well,
why is his
obviously
name
they're not
Megaho?"
blind.
I beg to differ.
I'm sorry, Charles.
I was like, but they're like, I don't, they're like, Megaho. I mean, they're like, he's not that great looking, but I guess he's more attractive than Anderson. And I was like, damn, I guess.
Fuck.
But
Ah.
yeah, if you guys saw episode 1, you got to drink every time we cuss. Hell and damn are exceptions. That doesn't count. But yeah, they're like Anderson. Obviously makes sense.
What do these Trap
cheeseburgers?
House guys look like?
They don't have the greatest either. They're just judging us, which is fine. But they said, "Why is he Megaho?" That was what brought them to rate us. I guess they didn't rate us numberly, but number wise.
Yeah, well, they'll have to.
I would say honestly, I think everyone should see themselves as a little better than they are, but you should also be realistic. I think I'm a 9. If I lose 50 pounds, a 10 all day. That's it. That's over.
What do you mean, 10
Mr.
all
Cheeseburger's
day?
getting papers. I'm just kidding.
Getting the divorce file.
Damn, prenup.
It's over, B.
What do you rate yourself?
Oh.
And I'm just joking, chuggers. I don't know what I rate myself.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just kidding.
Realistically, I have no problem. 7.5. I'd say somewhere around there. That's not too bad.
So we see where you're at.
Yeah.
You're kind of think highly of yourself, eh?
Oh, why not?
I
think I'm
just joking.
particularly, sometimes.
Honestly, I would say what you said. I was just doing it for show. But yeah, I'd say I'm around 7.
Look, I'm gonna tell you.
Like I said, if I
seriously,
lost weight though, numbers go up.
I'm not the
Definitely
cutest guy
go up.
around. Most certainly not. But let me tell
You
you.
got height. Girls love height.
Let me just tell you.
Anyone under 6 foot is a nobody to them.
I'll stomp your 5.3 or 5'3" boyfriend out. Unless he's
okay, now you're getting
Henry
cocky. Now
Cejudo.
you're getting cocky.
Unless he's Henry Cejudo.
Henry Cejudo will wreck me and you.
I don't know. I think you're quite the champion in wrestling. I hear.
He's an Olympian, bro.
I don't know. Judging from the Wall of Fame over here that I'm looking at. All right. Sorry, everyone, but Anderson.
We got off topic.
We're at Faded Family headquarters, just to let you know.
They're the birthplace of our channel.
Exactly, and they have a giant portrait of Anderson.
In a wrestling singlet.
Yeah, and he's apparently, what is it?
What?
Suplexing?
What do you mean?
You're suplexing this guy?
What guy? I don't get. That went over my head. I don't get it.
Apparently, Anderson's brain took a lot of damage while wrestling, so he's not off to a great start.
I didn't know. That went over my head. What is the joke?
Never mind. We'll move on to the next.
Oh
joke.
my god. Sorry.
Alright. Well, let's just break into it, ladies and gentlemen. Sadly, Faded Family has been terminated.
3 strikes, you're out.
Yep.
And
We received our 3rd strike,
yeah.
and sadly, we were terminated.
Some of the worst news is though that our 3rd strike was on a video we had already deleted. So YouTube was just out to get us.
Yeah. And it's not just singularly us. We're not
Yeah.
saying it's
The whole
just
truck
us.
community is getting, they're getting strikes and whatnot.
Yeah, there's a little, like target on the back.
Yeah, even
'Cause-
big channels, originator channels.
So like Reckless Eating,
Super
Matt
Duper,
Zion, everyone's getting hit,
Challenge accepted.
and it seems like it's
Personal.
yeah.
It's personal YouTube, dog. They're gonna take us down now.
Hey, watch out.
Yeah.
Watch
Hey, but
out.
that's why we say now we're finally available on other platforms to listen to podcasts. If you guys want to check that out, like I said, you don't want to look at us all day. Even better.
Great. You guys don't have to rate us based on our looks.
Yeah.
You guys can base
rate us on our voices.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
my lisp and whatnot and whatever.
What do we sound like when we're drunk, huh? Let's find
Slurred.
out.
We slur our speech a little bit. Oh, what was I going to say though about our channel? Oh yeah, that way any of you guys new here, which assuming we're gonna have to like get a lot of new viewers,
Yeah.
because I'm pretty sure most of our old followers aren't gonna come this way. But yeah, you guys, it doesn't matter. Even if we were nobodies, we still are nobodies. But we have a little bit of a base. We had another channel around 3,500 subs, terminated. So that's where our names come from already. That's why we call you guys chuggers, and that's why.
Yeah. It
We're
just
here now.
explains a little background on us.
Yeah.
it's
We're not just
like
two random starting a. Like I said,
podcast from
either way,
nothing.
if it was, it wouldn't matter. But yeah, we're not.
Obviously, we have a vision. We had a vision with the channel originally, but it seems like we're gonna have to take a different turn as far as content. So unfortunately for us, it doesn't exactly let us expose ourselves to
It doesn't let us feed to our fan base. Like,
But
because the
will
reasons
work
most
on
of our
something like
followers
that.
were here is because of what we were doing.
Yeah.
So-
But we will work on something so that we could possibly get, exclusive. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Picking up where we left off, we were speaking about how, unfortunately, things for the last channel took a bad turn, but the good thing is we started a new channel, and this time we're actually going to split things up. As we're
Podcast is going to be separate,
Yeah.
its own channel, and then our old Faded Family content.
So,
Well, actually, what we can, I don't think we could upload our old stuff
yeah.
for the most part.
Most of our old content, maybe if we figure out something so that we could upload that maybe to a website later on or something,
Yeah, something along those lines.
Yeah, so we're going to look into it, take a deeper dive into it just so the chuggers that were here before, you guys can still be here, still support us, hopefully still have our backs.
And welcome all new chuggers if you guys are new.
And for anyone that listens to, the audio platforms, we'd greatly appreciate it if you guys. Alright.
I had to say it, Doug.
Thank you for. We would greatly appreciate if you guys would, give us a subscribe, a like, a follow, and if you guys wouldn't mind leaving us a review, that would be awesome as well, as it would, you know, improve our
Or
ratings.
comment down below.
Yeah.
Also, if you're on YouTube, what you want to see us talk about, you know. Not do our job for us.
But in another sense, you know.
But yeah, just any suggestions you guys want, topics you guys want us to cover, we'll be more than greatly to do so. More than happy to do so. More than, I can't speak right now. Hence the name Slurred Speech, baby.
That's where we got it from.
We're
That was the
about,
idea.
what, 5 beers deep?
We're a couple beers in.
I mean, overall throughout the day, we're pretty deep, but
I'm gonna open
right now, I'd say this is my 4th or 5th for this session. Not too bad. Let's take a chug.
So I'm gonna apologize from here.
About what?
I'm gonna have a lot of burping coming on my, you know, possibly.
The
Hopefully
funny
it
time.
doesn't pick up too much, you know. All these
It's gonna pick it up
cervezas.
clearly. ASMR.
All these cervezas. Yeah. Ooh. All right, but
So let's speak about last night a little bit.
yeah, let's. So last night, well, I don't know if we mentioned it yet, but we went to bed earlier today. So today is Saturday the 16th.
Yeah. Technically, our night didn't end. We just napped a few hours.
Yeah. So
But yeah, last night, let's say.
we had a pretty good night. So Anderson pulls into town. We come out. We meet up.
Warlock's awake. You know, Warlock lives down the street from Daddy Burger's house. So we all pull up there. He has family over at the time. They leave. Long story short, we get all yummied up. The funny part of the last night, though, is that specifically Warlock got drunk. And he had to work the next day at 5 a.m. We didn't end up leaving his house until like, what, 1:30?
Yeah, probably around something like that. So I think he was mentioning he had to be up at like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
I know you called him at like 6 a.m.
Yeah, I
You're
called him
still
before he
up.
went to sleep to make sure he got up or not, but
Yeah. Did he end up?
he said he woke up at 7:50,
7:50.
and he still went to work though,
Yeah.
but that late, that late after.
And they were cool with it. Yeah.
Yeah, he made up an excuse. Like,
Oh, all
he
right.
said he had to do another job or something.
All
He
right.
called the super, but yeah.
All right.
Anyways, the funny thing is though, when he called me later on today, he told me this whole story. You know that he did end up going. He woke up at 7:50 though, blah blah blah, all that stuff. But the funniest thing he asked me, he was like, "Hey, why do my knees hurt?" I was like, "What do you think?" No, but yeah,
You know what that
wrestling.
means.
We were wrestling and whatnot.
Him and Andy had, you know, they disappeared for about an hour.
Oh my god, I don't need an hour.
We had
So that's a
no
lie.
clue where they went. They just said, "Hey, we're gonna go take care of a job in the back," and who knows what that could have meant.
Nah. Warlock
Nope.
kept coming after me.
Oh, it was the
Yeah.
wrestling. You guys were
He
wrestling.
was all yummied out and wanted to wrestle around. He has no grass, so yeah, we were wrestling on his ass. I mean, on his concrete. I was gonna say asphalt, but it sounds like it just said ass.
You did that on purpose.
No, I really did.
see
I
what
swear I
you-
didn't mean to
I
do
see
that
what
on
you're
purpose.
doing. All right, I like it. A little sleazy right here. All right. No, but it was fun. But there was one thing that I would say was interesting about tonight.
last night or
His dog.
tonight?
His dog.
Oh, his dog.
That thing was. It was a
So
nice
Warlock
pup.
has a beautiful purebred. I don't know if it's an American bulldog. It's just a bulldog. I know it's not a French one. And we had a little bit of a debate last night. I've had this with multiple people, like in my family. They all say that you can't do it. Some say you can. Why don't you tell them what it is?
All right, so most of us have seen, you know, a dog when they're getting a little bigger, you know. So as pups, you know, like, you know how their necks have that nice, you
That
know,
neck skin,
yeah.
that nice little hanging.
that nice piece tender, you know, where everyone seems to pick them up from, you know, as they're little pups. But as they get bigger, you tend to, in my personal experience, I feel like people tend to leave
Stop
that
doing
alone,
that, I
you
guess.
know. they don't really play with that neck area. They don't pick the dog up from that. But apparently some people think otherwise. Well, why don't you go ahead and give us...
So I tried to pick up Warlock's dog, which is only like 2 months old. And it's just because it's a fat dog. They got mad at me that I tried to pick it up by its neck skin. Which I thought was completely normal, but everyone was making a big like whoop about it. I don't know.
I mean, as far as like I've grown up, like...
Why don't you let us know what you guys think in the
Yeah.
comments, because I think it's okay to pick up a dog, a puppy from there, not a dog.
Yeah. Don't be abusive. Yeah, I think we're going to have a lawsuit coming in for us.
Oh my god.
Like,
PETA's coming after us already, it's over. I'm wearing a alligator skin.
If I get any video evidence of this going on, you know.
Good thing I deleted my Facebook years ago.
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
If YouTube can find deleted videos, so can I.
But you can't even get our podcast running smoothly. I don't believe you're that tech savvy.
Well, if our producers back there would help out, I mean, you know,
Yeah.
I think we would be leaps and bounds ahead. But, you know, unfortunately, they just sit in chairs and look cute.
Because we can't afford insurance and they're not on, what is it, SAG or whatever.
Wow.
What's the thing where actors get, film producers, yeah. We can't get them on the Screen Actors Guild. So,
I'm
they're
not
a
paying
little
for
bit
that.
on
Are you
strike right
kidding
now.
me? I'm not even paying for this.
We don't have insurance. Why would we give them insurance?
I barely have microphones.
You guys work for us.
Yeah.
Our interns over here begging for money.
You guys should be begging for the position at intern.
Slurred speech PA.
What? We'll leave that alone.
Yeah, enough dog talk.
Oh, I'm sick of your dog ass. Anyways.
What? My dog neck?
Your dog
Dog
ass.
face 420?
So I got a question.
Dog.
We were having an interesting conversation last night about food service, actually. And I would actually like to start
Bring
by
that
asking.
up?
Yeah, I would actually want to ask you how do you like the new place?
The wound's still fresh and you want to bring it up? Alright. No, I'm just joking. I don't care. Oh, so I'm recently, had some experiences with customer service. And I don't know where to begin. What was a big issue?
Well,
Just how people don't tip, or the way they do tip and they act like they're balling, is pretty funny, I think.
yeah. So
Say you owe me 1927, and you give me a 20, and you're like, oh, go ahead and keep the change. Like, and they act like they did something there. Like, you're
like,
welcome.
bro, like
Hey, I just blessed you with this.
Yeah,
Keep the change,
he walks
dog.
away and he's like, bro, I just
I'm a
made this man's day.
I'm a great person.
I just fed a family.
80 something cents.
I just fed a family with those 87 cents, which I
Yeah.
just paid a $20 pizza for.
I know.
So, I would say the fast food industry, or overall
Customer service in
customer
general.
service, yeah. Because I remember post high school, I worked at Pizza Hut for a while, and tips weren't always great, and
I stopped eating at Pizza Hut once I heard he worked there. Just kidding. I know a few people that did that.
yeah,
Yeah.
you don't want to name names.
No, I can't.
No?
Sorry.
That's unfortunate. Post show, I better hear about this, but
Alright. We'll talk about it off camera. Up there.
off the air. All right, I better get these answers.
But yeah, customer service. We were just talking about it last night as we were all yummied out. Drunk.
But
Just some of our
I mean,
experiences.
it's just one of
Nothing-
those things that, like, I think it really depends on what type of service you're getting. Obviously, I think in this day and age of like Lyft drivers,
Of technology?
yeah,
Okay.
like everyone like getting their food off of like Grubhub or whatever, like I've been seeing a lot of videos where people are getting mad over $5 tips, and it's like sometimes that's kind of like all someone can do,
That's a good tip.
Yeah, but
I did Postmates for like a few days. I only got tipped once, and it was like $1.80 something.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
crazy. I would really think like almost everyone tips.
I mean, traditionally you should, but I know recently I've met a lot of people that don't tip, so I don't know.
Well,
Who raises them? I don't know.
I don't know. Apparently we're raised.
I think in the UK and stuff they don't tip. It's not customary for them to tip.
No?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I'll have to ask
Canada,
my
do
biscuit.
Canadians tip? Any of you Canadians out there? I don't know if that's a thing either.
It'll be interesting.
Japan, they don't.
Japan either? Yeah.
They don't.
I know for sure UK. I
It's
think they
actually
do.
impolite to tip.
Impolite.
To tip, yeah. It's impolite.
I'd be the
Well,
most unpolite person
Shocking
in the world.
news that our producer's coming to us with. Apparently Japan, they don't like tips.
He says it's impolite to tip.
Apparently you're
It's even
calling me
deeper.
broke if you're tipping me.
I don't
up.
need your. I don't need
You
that
think I
dumb chain.
need? You think I need
What do you
these
think?
extra
You want to
yen?
be panhandling
Come
for
on.
this?
Get out of here. Chump
This is
change
Slurred
for me.
Speech podcast, baby. What do you
Come on.
Just kidding. But yeah, I think this should wrap up a quick little episode.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna try to knock out a couple this weekend. And this is episode 2 officially, right? Anything
sir.
else we should say or bring up?
No. You know, briefly talk about the fights, maybe.
I was gonna say maybe save that for our episode with Shake and Bake. Cause,
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's more versed in the UFC realm than I am.
Yeah, I think that would work out perfectly.
Yeah.
So you know, if you guys listen this far in, you guys know obviously who the
Where to
guest
find
is. And we're gonna record. So hopefully you guys like our first guest and check it
Yeah.
out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the second episode and
We're gonna have
hopefully-
to double team a mic, so we're gonna figure out how to do this. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I think we'll be alright.
We'll get in the booth,
Yeah.
in the closet, face to face.
Maybe. You know, it wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, it's, never mind.
Cut camera?
Yeah.
We'll edit that out. Alright. Well, thank
Alright,
you guys
so-
for joining. Hope you guys enjoyed the second episode of Slurred Speech. Anything else to add? Cheeseburger?
Just when you're looking for us on YouTube, Slurred Speech Podcast, that's the way we pop up. And on Spotify and all that nonsense, it's all caps. Slurred Speech. Picture me and Megaho, you should see it. Alright, that's
We
about
look
it.
like a couple of 7.5s. So
Yeah,
check us
some
out.
brown boys.
Well, thank you guys for joining. See you guys next time.
Yummy.
Woo!